Look at my baby. Look at her. So sweet. Please ignore the... Oh, excuse me. Can you get down? There's no room for you up on the windowsill. It's filled with brushes and... Okay, let's try again. So please ignore the tape on my face. This is for the eyeshadow. So, yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Harlie Rogers and today I am reviewing the James Charles Morphe palette. This is the 39A palette. This isn't his newest one because I'm not made of money and I got this one for Christmas. So today I'm going to be reviewing this one. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. So let's just jump straight into it. So first of all, looking at the palette, excuse it's a little bit messy. I was taking some swatches. As you can see, it's a very large palette, which has got 39 shades instead of 35, is it? I can't remember. Don't trust me on that. And it's got some transition shades here, but I actually like to use them as contour shades. This is a good transition shade. This is a good bronzing shade, and this is a good contouring shade. Today I'm going to use the green shades with a gold lid. We're going to use this gold right here. I might film another look as well at some point using possibly, I don't know what shades. But yeah, but let's just take a swatch and look at the pigmentation. As you can see, the greens are very pigmented. That's even more pigmented. Holy cow. Let's try one of the glitters. Yeah, they're good. They are good. So we're just going to start with this dark green shade here and apply this all over the lid. We're just going to do one eye first of all on camera, and I'll do the other one off camera. So taking a small pencil brush, actually let me zoom you in. So I'm just going to pack this on all over the lid in a circular shape. Although we do want to blend it out to the tape actually, so extend it out. First impressions is that it's really sticking on well and it's very pigmented. I like the colour as well. It's a good dark green. It comes out the same colour as it looks on the palette, maybe even a little bit darker actually, which is good. Oh, cramp in my foot, cramp in my foot, cramp in my foot. Oh, do you see what happens? Look what happens. I know it's disgusting and it's on my foot, but look, my big toe separates away from my other toes. Ew, ew, ew. That's horrible. That's nasty. Oh, it's still going on. Stop. Go away. So I'm then just going to smoke out the eye a little bit with this Urban Decay fluffy brush, and with a little bit of the product on, we're just going to blow it out a little bit. I'm just going to pick up the product a little bit every time I start to blend again. Just keep on blending till it looks exactly how you want it to look. So then taking the lighter green shade here, and with a small detailed brush, it's like a really small fluffy brush, I'm going to take some of that eyeshadow and apply it on top of the green shadow just to add a small transition. Now with this shade I'm kind of seeing that there's not much of a difference in between the colours, which is a bit annoying because I would like a better transition shade, but you can kind of see on camera that there is a small transition. I'm just going back in with that Urban Decay fluffy brush, by the way, and blending the darker green even more so until it looks exactly how I want it to look. So next, with a flat shader brush with some concealer on it, I'm just going to cut the crease all the way along. So now that the crease is cut, I'm going to take that same darker green shade mixed with a little bit of black, and I'm just going to put this on the outer corner and inner corner of my eye. It kind of looks black on the camera, but it's green, I promise. Whoopsie. And then on the inner corner. And then taking this really small stippling brush right here, I'm going to take that light green shade and then pack it next to the dark green shade that we used. We're just going to leave a gap in the middle for the gold eyeshadow. I realise it's not perfectly in the centre, the gap, so I'm going to just cut the crease again a little bit and get rid of some of that. And then just going to take that gold shade from the palette. As you can see here, it's very pigmented on the brush. And then we're just going to apply this onto the very centre of the lid. I mean, look at that pigmentation. That's why I love Morphe glitters. They're just so pigmented. All the Morphe shades are, really. And you don't have to pay a lot of money for it either. So now that the eyeshadow's done, I'm going to take some glitter liner. This is the LA Girl Soft... What? I just realised it says soft matte lip cream. It's not soft matte lip cream. It's a bloody glitter liner. I've had this for a while and I've never read that. That's really weird. But we're just gonna apply this on top of the golden eyeshadow. I'm kind of running out, but I'd love to get the Urban Decay one in Midnight Cowboy. That one's such a beautiful shade. Okay, so now that eye's done, actually let's do the, you know, the appealing thing where you take the tape off. Boom. That is so... Oh, now I made a mess. Something so satisfying about doing that. So I'm just going to go do the upper eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done both my eyes and I'm obsessed with the product. It's amazing. But I will do a full review at the end, so let's just crack on and go straight to the foundation. So I'm taking my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation in the shade Creamy Natural. And because it's quite a thick consistency, I'm going to take a big flat shader brush and pack this on all over my face. And then I'm just going to blend this in with a beauty blender. Next, taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair, we're going to conceal under the eyes, my chin, bridge of the nose and forehead. And then once again going with that beauty blender and blend it in. Then to powder the face, I'm taking the Collection Pressed Powder in the shade Candlelight, and with a big fluffy brush we're going to apply this all over the face. So I realised I completely forgot to put lashes on beforehand, so I'm just going to do that very quickly. I already put some eyeliner on, just on top of the lid, and I'm just going to apply these falsies and I'll be right back. So the lashes are on, so next we can go into contour. So I'm taking the Revolution contour palette and I'm taking this shade right here, and just with a brush we're going to contour the cheekbones, forehead, jawline and nose. Next, taking my MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. I'm just going to use all these shades at the bottom just to bronze my cheekbones. And then taking the white and yellow shades mixed together, I'm just going to bake under my cheekbone area so we can have that sharp contour. I love doing this step. Under the eyes, down the nose, on the forehead and chin. So going back onto the eyes, we're just going to take that dark green shade again and run it underneath the eye area, the lower lash line. And then with another small fluffy brush, we're going to take the light green shade and blend that out. I'm then just going to coat my bottom lashes with some mascara. But it's really boring, so you don't need to see it, do you really? Let's be honest. Then for that pop of colour in the inner corner of my eye, I'm taking the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder in the shade 110. This is just a highlighter, and it's a beautiful champagne-y shade, and we're just going to pop that on the inner corner of my eye for a nice, beautiful pop of colour. And then for highlight, I'm taking another LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder, but this one's in the shade 90. And with a fan brush, we're just going to apply some onto the cheekbones, and my nose, and my cupid's bow. Look at that, it's like blinding, I love it. And then finally for lips, I'm going to take my Revolution lip liner in a nice red shade. We're going to go for a red lip today, and I'm just going to overline my lips. Okay, do you know what? This shade is too light for the actual lip colour, so we're just going to overdraw my lips with this actual lipstick. So I'm taking the Avon lipstick in Red Supreme, and we're just going to do that instead. Okay, this is way too... That does not look good with the green eyeshadow at all. So we're going to take that off. It's a beautiful shade, but just not for this dark green eyeshadow look at all. Okay, I think this shade will be better. So I'm taking my MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl, and then we're just going to once again overline my lips. So that looks like a million times better than the red lip. So yeah, that's it for the makeup look. So overall, I am so impressed with this eyeshadow palette. The pigmentation, the blendability, just the colours that come with this palette are just amazing. And I'm just really impressed overall. A big thumbs up from me. As you can see, this is the final finished look. But that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!